All right, y'all, we're back at it with your girl. And I seen one of the YouTubers that I watch had posted a video about one of Amber's recent videos, and I was like, I'll just watch this and react for myself. The title is interesting, to say the least. Starting a new diet. Oh boy. And Cancer stole something from me. Are we talking about the organ, or I guess we're gonna see. But yeah, we're back at it with Amber. I don't really have much to say besides I'm interested in this new diet. Watch it just be like, I don't know, what's the new diet fad now? I guess that bloom shit where it's like drinking greens. I don't know. That's like the only thing I can really think of off the top of my head. But let's just get right into it, I guess.
Hello. So if you guys remember yesterday, or last night, I had a massive anxiety attack.
Pardon me. What a way to start this out. She had an anxiety attack. Pourquoi?
My eyes are still swollen from that. Face still red from that. I do have some cameos that I want to film today, and I want to be wearing makeup for it. It's just, ugh, my eyes feel irritated, but
Also, I saw on Snapchat because, yes, I subscribe to her Snapchat. Okay, I'm a news bag. I like the news. And I seen she was all like, hit me up for a cameo. I was like, you have now posted something to Snap. I think it's almost been like a year, probably, because she was more frequent on Snap when she was in her Becky era. But now she's in her no face wifey era and she barely like posts on it, or if even at all. So I was like, girl, you're coming on Snapchat to bring that mess over here.
you know what? Work comes first.
And when if Amber's career has work come first? Actually, work, I guess, does come first. But like I don't know, it just doesn't seem like work to me. But I am more of a 9 to 5 type girl, so
Lane's making something in the microwave, but I wanted to show you guys. Um, Remember yesterday? I had a little Amazon haul. This does fit.
excuse me, I missed an Amazon haul yesterday. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. So like I'm watching this before I guess the next video, but I need to see this haul.
Yes, it does. Now, let me get you guys closer.
Please do.
I was
Whoa.
worried it wasn't gonna fit me, but it does.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, she's sliding. Oh my gosh, I knew that was gonna happen. Feline actually,
Oh,
Feline actually just bought a bunch of clothes and gave me a little modeling sesh. And here's my modeling sesh for you guys.
I personally don't like this print. I like it in boots or purses, but like as a dress, me.
There's tons of colors, designs, a lot of floral, which is not my jam. But yeah, it's good stuff.
If I can find it, I'm gonna add a clip, but I'm pretty sure she literally went on one time about how she's obsessed with floral. Or I'm literally in like the Twilight Zone. She literally said, because it was another haul, everything was floral. And she was like, yeah, I'm kind of going through like a floral phase. Like, I'm like obsessed with floral right now. Her words, 100%. I need to find this after this. Have to.
So I just got 2 of these, which I highly recommend. It broke because it fell, by the way. But these look so cool once they're lit up. Like, you can literally change the color of your Switch controller blue, red, pink, purple, or it can be rainbow, but this is what it looks like.
That I'm not sorry, it's not the controller. That print gives me such PTSD of like 2000. When was it? 2000, like it was. I just had like a stroke. That's how much the print is affecting me. It's like 2011 or 2012 or something. I forget. But that crackle nail polish, this is giving me very much that, and it's triggering me to my core because I used to wear it. And the funny thing is, I hated it. I wore it to be cool. And honestly, it bugs me to this day that I even associated with that trend, like throwing me.
So I also had a dietitian appointment. So normally my dietitian appointments are going to be like once a month, check-ins, but this one was more so because I needed a little bit more guidance and instruction, like goals. And yeah, so I wanted to share with you guys the goals that my dietitian gave me.
Please do. If, because from the last recent video that I watched that wasn't like watching a throwback, her dietitian is very sketch magetch. Like, I don't really know what her, his or her, their, I don't know, deal is, but like, them pushing her surgery and stuff, it was like weird to me. So I'm very interested in this diet, if you will. Obviously, it matters if you're like eating processed foods. That matters. If every single food that you eat doesn't have nutritional value, you're gonna gain weight. Period. Like you're not your body makes fat from substituting for what's lacking in nutrition. So if you eat just processed food, it's just gonna keep making fat because you're lacking in nutrition. But say you eat all the time and all you eat is like salads, veggies, fruits, nuts. You can eat, honestly, as much of that as you want, but you're still going to be like healthy because a surplus of vegetables is not even close to a surplus of processed food calorie wise. Not to mention when you cook like actual natural ingredients, it like balances out. Whereas if you have like a McDonald's meal, that's not balanced. But if you have like potatoes, chicken, this, that, it's gonna balance out. So like you're never gonna see a meal like that unless you have like a meal for 2 or 3 as over 1,000 calories. Like that's just not really a thing.
The journey to weight loss surgery is like, but it's not like that at all. Like at all in any sort of way. So I do want to share the goals. So first things first is these are just
I don't know if my eyes are really fucked up or if this is blurry. No, it's blurry. I had to make sure. I was like panicking for a second there. I was like, wow.
like goals to aim for. 30 grams of fiber, which I've never really tracked my fiber before, so I have no idea how much fiber I am currently eating. 85 grams of fat. That seems like a lot, but I also don't know how much I'm eating. I do know like in the past when I try to like restrict a lot when I'm eating like
What is this in a span of like a week or a day?
so the next one is 100 grams of protein, which is a lot, but it's super easy to do. Like one chicken breast has like 20. Premier protein shake, which is only like 160 calories, that has 30. I feel like protein is easier to get in than what people make it seem to be. Grammar? I don't know. Was that grammar? The next one is carb intake. So this one in the calories took me by surprise, but you know what? Their program is amazing. One of the best programs in the country. So here for it, there for it, listening. 190 grams to 220 grams of carbs. So that's obviously not really a low carb diet, definitely not keto. And then calories 2,200 to 2,500. So over 2,000. So 2,500 calories is a lot. When you think about weight loss surgery and the journey to getting there and all that, like you think of small dainty portions. I know a lot of you think that way too, because that's what I've seen. I show some of my meals and you guys think it's like a massive meal. Like I recently showed an omelet that was just 2 eggs and people thought it was more than that. I don't I don't understand. People were like, that omelet's too big. I'm like, it's 2 eggs and some jalapenos. Like, let's calm down. But knowing that I can have more than that for breakfast, it's kind of freeing, but it also puts me in like a weird headspace of like how I used to be. Feeling like, oh, now I have the option to like eat a lot, because I did feel in the last few weeks, especially, that I wasn't doing something right.
The most part, I don't think, well, now in the timeline, it's hard to say what people's intentions are, but for the most part, I feel like people who are doing that aren't trying to in any way like shame Amber. Like at this point, we just like want to see something. Like we just want to see fucking progress. Like prove us wrong. Like I don't know. Like I feel like it's like tough love in a sense. Cuz like I know, and I'm not saying people do not like put nasty comments out there, because they certainly do, especially about Amber, but it's like I don't know, some people like they're trying to be helpful, but I know sometimes it can't, it's like perceiving it that way is like hard, because it's like, why would you say that? But also like her thought process behind weight loss and losing weight is very like toxic, and I find that it's that way probably because like it was that way for me too, because of social media and your like thought process behind all of it. Like I used to be that way too. Like I used to like limit what I ate, made my portions small, worked out. Like I would have like those what are they called, slim fast. I literally was on that slim fast diet. I'm pretty sure now it fucked up my organs, like because I have stomach issues, and I never ever in my life had any digestive issues. Never. Like I've never had any problems like with anything like that. And then I got into my 20s, and I did that when I was in like my teens, late teens. I got into my 20s, and now like I can't even have like fucking hot sauce without keeling over. Like I can't eat jalapenos without fucking dying in a matter of 5 minutes. But, and the thing is, because I just realized personally too that you don't need to do all that to lose weight. Like because of my my previous adventures in pyramid schemes of dieting, and it caused me to go through that. Therefore, I had to actually go on a diet to reset my stomach, because I messed it up because of falling into social media's pyramid schemes. Oh, you want to be slim faster? Swallow this pill, drink this drink, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I ate whatever the hell I could, like whenever I could. And I didn't measure anything. I just ate. Like, but it was the stuff I was eating. Because it was like literally I had to, and I hated this so much, but like it worked. I had to hand make every single thing I ate because anything processed, any sauce, any seasoning would make me keel over. So I had to do a whole stomach reset. Like baked, air fried, boiled chicken, salt and pepper. That's literally all I use. Salt and pepper the house, everything. I used coconut oil instead of butter, which people were like, oh, you can't use coconut oil. It worked. I don't know what to tell you. I'm fine. And like, I had GERT and I was eating it. Like, I'm fine. Coconut oil is good. Okay. It added a little bit of flavor to flavorless food too. But yeah, I literally, natural ingredients, homemade everything. Chicken with something every night for dinner. That was all I ate. And then like I would eat like for snacks. What did I have for snack? Like pretzels, plain pretzels, and plain pretzels. Sometimes corn chips, tortilla chips. That's all. That's all I could have. Like that was it. Mind you, it's not 100% healthy, but I still ate whatever I could. And then like once in a while, I'd have like a chocolate bar. Like I'd have a chocolate bar probably like once a week. That was my treat. That was my treat. Chocolate bar. But yeah, like, but I never portioned anything. I didn't measure anything out. I literally had plates full of food because I was starving most of the time because I couldn't eat half the stuff I wanted. And so to like uh, suppress cravings, I like ate a whole plate of food. But the thing is, I also exercised like every day. So, I mean, I feel like that's what is Amber's problem because she does these diets and like, usually like somebody would of her size would have massive progress with some of these diets, but she never gets that far. And it's because she doesn't work out. She just changes how she eats. And then she sits. And then that's it. Like I see old girl on 1,000-pound best friends, Vanessa. She is putting in work, mama. She said, nope, going to the gym, working out, doing this, that, the third, trying to get my son in shape. Like she's doing the whole nine. Amber needs that motivation. Like she needs that motivation. I just don't feel like Amber's motivated. That's why people are pissed off. It's like, I feel like she's not motivated because she doesn't have any like, it's like long-standing problems. Like, I don't know, like it's just not as big of enough a scare for her.
And that's really wanted to give that update because, it was important to me that you guys know majority of this journey and the things that I need to do. It holds me accountable. There are other people out there who want to also get weight loss surgery. And I just feel like there's too much.
See, that's what I mean by she contradicts herself all the time. It's like, oh, by doing this and telling you guys all my goals and what I'm supposed to do, it holds me accountable. But you were just going on that, like, when somebody's saying, like, hey, girlfriend, that don't look like that don't look like part of your diet, she gets all pissy. This is what I mean. Like, girl, you want help or no?
You guys, my desk is currently going down, so if that's what you hear, that's what you hear. Let's do a PO box moment. PO box time.
I cannot emphasize enough how I don't like she has a P.O. box. I'm sorry, but like you're out here doing hauls like every 5 videos, and you expect people to send you more stuff? All right.
So I have you guys send me 30
I forgot about her doing this stupid fucking segment.
second voice memos, obviously, if you want to, on Instagram. And then we listen to them out loud, and it feels like I'm being interviewed by you guys. I think it's a pretty cool concept, and I've been enjoying it. So I hope that you guys have been as well.
Hey Amber, I've been with you for a long time. I've been watching your videos for a very long time, like years. I have always stood up for you.
Aww.
I am like rooting for you, love you. You're a queen. We couldn't be any more different, but I just love your videos. People who say you're not
Where's the
entertaining, I have a
question?
message for y'all. Why are you watching her videos? She's hella entertaining.
Oh.
Okay, love you. My 30 seconds is almost up.
Thank you
Where's the
so much. And I
question?
love that, like,
Amberlynn, this is my question for you. I'm a longtime viewer, and I was wondering what you think you could do to mend the relationship with your audience. I'm a general supporter of you. I do have some critiques, but I feel like you always focus on the negativity. And I know you say that you're allowed to respond to negativity, which you totally are. But I feel like your supporters are never addressed as much as your haters. And sometimes that makes me feel like you're not connected with us. And like, why should we support you if you don't focus on us? Thanks. Bye.
Okay, period queen. I love that. I love when she's like, quick little side note, girly Q, but like, what's up? Like, at me next time. I love that. I honestly love that. And that is the tea. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like, yes, like, okay, maybe some people are, like, oh, you fat slob, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't read Amber's comment section. I don't know what's in it. But okay, maybe somebody is like, what kind of fucking meal is that? Like, yuck. Okay, granted, that's mean. What if somebody's just genuinely like, hey girly, maybe next time, like, let's not spray down the salmon with all that oil. A lot healthier. Love you. XOXO. And then she's like, oh, I can't eat nothing. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's not supposed to come off that way. That's what I think when she was like, I have a few critiques. I'm like, girl, same. Like, I genuinely do not hate Amber. But Amber gives me very much that toxic girl who like she's only toxic because she's like she doesn't listen. Like she's like, I'm gonna go for a walk in the middle of the night, and you're like, girl, don't do that. Like you live in the middle of the ghetto, and they're like, it'll be fine. Like, no, no, you're not. She's very much that. And no, it's like, what do we do about it type thing? Like,
I don't ever want people to think that, like, I don't appreciate their support, because that's definitely not the case at all. I just noticed that through the years, the hate gets louder, the harassment gets more extreme. And with someone who already, like, truly dislikes themselves and has a lot of mental health problems and trauma and things that they need to work on, it is a lot easier for the hate and the harassment and like the stalking and the bullying to affect them more.
I don't want to sit here and be like, I call BS, but there are like so many ways that you can like filter out these quote unquote haters and live a peaceful ish life with just your supporters and semi supporters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can moderate, have a moderator for your comments, for everything. Like, you can even privating all your social medias, done. Nobody can sit there and message you and harass you. And then for your supporters, if you want to have a connection with them, make a Discord. Because that way you can have a moderator to sit there and, take anybody out who's toxic. But then you can come in whenever you want and talk to them and have Q&As and all that. And it's like totally like fine. You don't have to have every single social media platform available to your fans. That is not your obligation. The only obligation that you have to fans, if even, is to just make content at this point. Like, you don't really need this whole rigmarole, And you can have a private, peaceful social life and be a YouTuber. Like, I've seen YouTubers do it. As long as you, make an effort. It's just most don't, because they don't give a fuck. Like, they're just like, okay, I got haters, and like, I don't know, like, there's just a lot you could do if you really cared. But like, I'm not saying she doesn't care, but like, if I was that upset about it, I put in some effort to make it stop. Personally, that's all I'm saying.
Queen, I love you so much. I've been watching you since 2018 probably, and I've honestly seen a lot of growth from you. So I just want to ask, how do you feel about it, and where do you see yourself in 10 years now that you've seen all of the progress?
I just want to stop and I just want to stop and say that if I'm making weird faces, it's just because emotions make me uncomfortable. That's all. It's not. It literally has nothing to do with what's being said. I'm just like awkward.
But where do I see myself in 10 years? I want to be the healthiest and happiest I've ever been.
Sure.
I hope to have a home. I hope to be married, happily, healthily married. And I really, really hope that I've adopted. God, why am I so emotional? Like, what is happening? Okay, wow. I've always dreamt of being a mom, and I kind of got that stolen from me when I got cancer, so that was hard. And it's like, there's so many criterias you have to make to adopt.
I obviously can't talk much about the. Well, I agree with her with the foster care system is messed up. A lot of like systems to deal with children are really messed up, and I don't think that's all right. Foster care systems messed up. Some adoption agencies messed up. Even child protective services messed up. Like, it's just, I don't know, but no system is like squeaky clean, to be fair. Like, every single system has like flaws, but the foster care system is pretty yikes. To be honest, like, I'm speaking, see, Amber, this is a good analogy. Amber was speaking, or not an analogy connection. Amber is speaking from somebody who didn't have parents really. She was a foster kid, right? Speaking as a kid of a foster kid, I recommend that Amber fixes herself mentally and physically, specifically mentally, before she even remotely thinks about kids. Because nothing is more necessary to development for a child than mental stability. And I'm sorry, but like, Amber crying at the drop of a hat talking about her trauma, it's not stability. Like, it's just kind of like built up suppression that she's just kind of letting pour out of her, and then she's like cleaning it up quickly by being like, what am I doing? Like, that's not healthy. And I know she's already in therapy, or allegedly, and talking to somebody, and that's great. Keep that up, because you need to get to a place where it's like you're not crying about it. Like, you know, like you've come to terms with it, you're okay. She's not come to terms with anything. She's very emotional. It's very raw. Sushi raw. I love how it did a full circle. Love that. So, yeah. So that was interesting, I guess. I was really intrigued by the new diet. The new diet is very thorough. I mean, they went down by the category of the gram. Period. I love that. The title is such clickbait though. Cancer stole something from me. Well, I guess it's not clickbait, but like she mentioned it once. But yeah, that was a good up to date. Apparently there's a haul we gotta look at. I'm definitely gonna check that out while I'm on the page, you know. And yeah, basically to recap, she's on a new diet. She wants kids. My personal opinion, should wait on that. She got a new controller and got mail from fans. Yeah, what an eventful video, you know. All right, guess that's all I have to say about the issue situation. Yeah,